Hey everybody, it's John Skiba here. I am a bankruptcy attorney in the state of Arizona, and I'm also the founder of the Consumer Warrior YouTube channel. And on today's video, we're going to talk about a topic that I get more online hate, internet trolls, whatever you want to call it. We're going to talk about this topic, and I'm going to give you some really important insight into something that can help you to avoid a lot of heartache when it comes to debt collection and debt in general. But if this is your first time here on my YouTube channel, please go ahead and click subscribe. Check on that little bell. That way you'll be notified each and every week when I put out new information on how to deal with serious debt problems. All right, there's one topic, and I address it in videos at least every couple of years because I get so much grief and pushback, and just all the comments are negative about how dumb I am and I don't know what I'm doing. And it relates to this one topic. Charged off debt. I tell people what the reality of the situation is. Debt, when it's charged off, can still be collected on. And I get so many people that tell me that I'm totally wrong and people need to ignore me, that I must not have really gone to law school because I'm completely wrong on that. So I want to talk about what a charge-off is and then help you to understand what it means and what it doesn't mean, for your debt situation. Now, let's use a credit card, for example, because this is the most common scenario with charge-offs. If you have a credit card and you fall behind on the credit card payments, what's going to happen is if you stop making a payment, they'll do some internal collections. You'll get a bunch of collection calls, they'll be blowing up your phone, sending you letters, maybe offering different proposals to help you get it brought current. After about 90 days of that, they'll probably farm it out to a different collection agency. So they'll kind of double up their efforts and try to get you to make some type of payment. But right about the 6-month mark, 180 days after you've gone defaulted on the card, they're going to charge it off. Now, charging the debt off, what a lot of people interpret that to mean is that they have just written it off their books and you let bygones be bygones and don't worry about it anymore. 100%, 1,000% not true. They can still collect on it, and they will. Trust me, they will. What happens is the charge-off is a tax classification. It's them saying this is not an asset on our books anymore. We're going to charge it off. We're counting it as a loss. So it's more of an accounting term or an accounting process related for that specific business. So what usually happens is 180 days after they charge it off, first of all, they're going to notify the credit reporting agencies, and you're going to see that it's charged off. You'll see a little CO on your credit report, which will significantly impact your credit score. But what they're going to then do is they will then continue either to try to collect it, or what a lot of credit card companies will do now is they will package it up in portfolios of other charged off accounts, and they'll sell it on the open debt buying market. There's these huge companies that come in and they buy large portfolios of charged off debt for next to nothing. The big ones are Portfolio Recovery, Midland Funding, Unifund, Cavalry SPV, and there's a million other ones. There's also like little local ones as well we see from state to state. So they buy these charged off debts. They pay sometimes 3-4 cents on the dollar. Sometimes they'll even pay less than a penny on the dollar. They buy them on the cheap, and then their goal is they will then try to collect on it, or often what they do is they file a lawsuit against you to try to collect on it, assuming that the statute of limitations hasn't expired. From state to state, the statute of limitations is different. One of my videos on the channel, I actually go through and list all the different statute of limitations as it relates to credit card debt. In the state of Arizona, at least when I'm making this video, it's 6 years from the time that the account is you stop making payment on it until they are barred from filing that lawsuit. So when it gets charged off at that 180-day point, it's been 180 days of no payments, that's really just the beginning of the collection nightmare. You're likely going to face lawsuits, continued collection efforts. It does not mean that they've just written it off and you're no longer liable on it. That's 100% not true. So if you're reading through the comments to this video, because I know I'm going to get them. I know I'm going to get people telling me that I'm totally wrong. Don't listen to them. It's going to cause you problems. If the debt's charged off, you can't just ignore it. You're likely going to get hit with a lawsuit or additional collection efforts, and it's going to cause you more problems. So that's not fun. I know that's not fun advice. I'm not here to give the fun advice. I'm here to give you the advice that's going to help you to get out of these debt problems and deal with it completely. If you're dealing with serious debt problems and you're in the state of Arizona, I offer free consultations for people who are looking to file for bankruptcy. I'd be happy to meet with you, look at your situation, and let you know if bankruptcy is a good option for you. If you're in another state, I'd highly recommend you contact an attorney there so that you can get sound legal advice as to your specific situation. You can find my contact information below this video. You'll find my phone number, website, all that stuff. Please check it out, and I appreciate you watching today.